we've made it to the last lesson of the first unit. Let's celebrate!
All right. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, we made it to the last lesson. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, let's have some fun. Sing it. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get busy. It's time to get busy with lesson 1.5, page 30, our last lesson of unit 1 on integers, where today we are going to divide integers without the use of visual or concrete models. Our essential question is the quotient of two integers positive, negative, or 0, and how can you tell? So, being the person of character intelligence that I know you are, doing all the things that I'm asking you to do, making it possible to be as successful as you can, you already went to your Big Ideas book, page 30, and you took some notes on dividing integers with the same sign. So you already know, hey, dividing integers with the same sign is exactly the same rule for division as it is for multiplication. That is correct. When we divide integers with the same sign, the answer is positive. So, if I have a positive and I divide by a positive, well, we're going to get a positive. You know that since elementary. That's what you've been doing, dividing those positive integers. And now you know if you have a negative integer and you divide it by another negative integer, that your answer is going to be positive. So, let's just get busy with a couple real quick examples. Dividing integers with the same sign. So we divide negative 24 divided by a negative 8. So you look at the operation. We have the fact that we are dividing. What are our signs? They're both the same, negative and negative. So we know our answer is going to be positive. 24 divided by 8 is 3. We know it's positive. Bingo. That quick, that simple. Always looking at the operation first and then the signs, because that tells you what we're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, our next example, 27 divided by 3. Yes, that fraction bar is also a division bar. We are dividing. We have two positives, so we know that the answer is positive, and that answer, 27 divided by 3, is 9. Pretty straightforward. So now, you need to go to your book, if you haven't done so yet, and you need to fill in the notes for dividing integers with different signs. I'll pause for a second if you need to do that. Alrighty, welcome back. So from the top of page 30, again, you've learned that dividing integers with different signs is exactly the same as multiplying integers with the different signs. And you know that when dividing integers with opposite or different signs, the answer will be negative. So if I have a positive integer and I divide that by a negative integer, my resulting answer will be negative. And if I have a negative integer and I divide it by a positive integer, the answer will also be negative. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter how many factors or dividends you have, divisors, if I should say, when you are dividing, it's just like multiplication. If you have an odd number, you're going to get an of negatives. If you have an odd number of negatives, you're going to get an odd. Hello, I keep stumbling on myself. If you have an odd number of dividends, you are going to get a negative answer. So let's do a couple quick examples of dividing integers with different signs. We have 72 divided by negative 6. We recognize we're dividing. We recognize that the signs are opposite. We know our answer is going to be negative. 72 divided by 6 is 12. A positive divided by a negative is negative. Our answer is negative 12. And negative 36 divided by a positive 4. We are dividing a negative by a positive. Our resulting answer is negative. If you want to put it in right away, you certainly can. And 36 divided by 4, everybody, that's right, it is 9. Pretty straightforward. Ladies and gentlemen, you go to your first quick write. You have a little bit to do today, so you're going to have to pause this. You need to read it all, write it all down. You got 2 sentences to write in quick write 1A, and then you have 2 quick problems for B and C. Then take a quick break, come back and join us for another quick video notes on dividing integers, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in just a few minutes.